everyone, welcome to Auntie Tay's YouTube channel. My name is Haley and I'm the Canadian crafter behind the foiled plan here on YouTube, but I'm here today sharing episode 2 in our Foiling 101 series for all of Auntie Tay's friends here on YouTube. Previously we learned the basics of foiling, and today we're going over a project from start to finish using some of the fun designs Auntie Tay's created for her members, specifically for foiling, which is so exciting. Later on in this series, we'll go over troubleshooting techniques if you run into any issues when you're foiling. We're gonna learn about alternative ways to foil. And finally, I'm gonna share some gift ideas for you to create using foiling. Let's get started. First, we need a design. I typically draw my own designs in Procreate on my iPad, but to keep things nice and easy, today we're going to use a design from the Auntie Tay membership. Once you've logged into your account on auntietay.com, click on Craft Styles and then choose Foiling. You can really use any of the design options that she has on her page. However, it is best if you have designs that are all the same color. Specifically, black is what works best for this. You can click on whichever design you want and allow the download. And then I print it to my monochromatic laser printer using smooth cardstock. And remember what I said in the first video, inkjet printers will not work for foiling. You do have to have a laser printer. If I'm happy with how the print turned out, I'm going to grab my Mink Machine and set it down on a flat surface. Keep in mind, it does get warm, so you may choose to put something underneath it, like a silicone mat, if you need to protect your surface. This is a butcher block style top because my desk is actually a kitchen island, so it's pretty robust, so I don't ever put anything underneath it. Now you'll see two switches on the back of the machine. One is the main power and the other is to reverse, which is used if you have a paper jam. Once you turn on the main power, press the button on the top of the machine. The first setting, which is 0, applies only pressure. There's no heat involved. Each time you press the button again, it sets the Mink Machine to a higher heat setting. The light under the setting will flash red and then turn green and beep when the Mink Machine has reached the desired heat setting. While the Mink Machine is heating up, we'll choose our foil. And to keep this project nice and simple, we're going to use one foil color today. An optional supply that can be helpful when foiling is a transfer folder. This is not a lamination pouch. It just protects your work and keeps things from potentially moving around as they pass through the Mink Machine. If you don't have a transfer folder, but you're still having issues with things moving around, feel free to use a piece of copy paper on top of everything to sort of sandwich it all together. I would recommend using a transfer folder if you're using multiple colors of foil, if you have small pieces of foil, or you're just having issues with things moving around on your page. Now that the Mink Machine has heated up, I'm going to open my transfer folder and place the design inside. Then I'll lay my piece of foil on top with the color side facing up. You may need to trim your foil if you're working with a large roll. Make sure that every part of your design is covered in foil, otherwise you'll ruin your transfer folder. If you're using one, that is. Now I gently close the folder and smooth my hand over everything to make sure it's nice and flat. Next, I carefully feed the folder into the Mink Machine with the closed end of the folder going in first. Always make sure you do this as straight as possible. I like to support the folder with my hand as it comes out the other side of the Mink Machine. It's not necessary, but it's an extra step I like to add in order to keep the paper from bending unnecessarily. If you want the full satisfying foil peel that is arguably the best part of foiling, then as you open the transfer folder, slightly pull up one of the corners of the folder and slide a finger in to hold down the foil. If you just open the folder all the way, the static of the folder will peel the foil for you. It's not a bad thing, it's just I like to peel the foil myself. Now you can definitely reuse the negative space of your foil, so don't throw it out. Just make sure you store it in a place that it's not going to be crunched up or get any scratches on it, because it will transfer when you use it to foil on a new project. Well, that is a beginner-friendly foiling project from start to finish. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I think you're really gonna like the next few in this series. I've had a lot of fun putting them together for you. If you're not already, make sure you are subscribed to Auntie Tay's channel so you don't miss out on the rest of this series and the rest of her awesome content. If you'd like to become foiled friends, you can find my channel at The Foiled Plan here on YouTube. I'll link it down in the description box below. My name is Hailey. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a super awesome day, and that's all I'm gonna say. Bye!